is as you're confident. Your confidence is going to rise so high, like you're going to be so have so much self assurance about yourself, and that's going to help you take charge of any situation that you're having to deal with.
Yeah, that goes along with that passion and the energy, and they all work together to increase your confidence and increase your passion about everything. And you're going to have the energy this year to follow that passion.
Hello, welcome to Conversations with Neuvias. My name is Carol, and today we have the lovely Marge.
Hello.
And our lovely topic today is the lunar year of the fire horse, which starts Tuesday, 2/17/26.
Yay.
Yes,
It's interesting, isn't it?
yes, I'm ready to. The snakes has shedded from the last astrology that we had. The snake is shedded, and now we're going into the fire horse. I'm kind of glad a lot of that shedding's already going away. It's been an adventure there.
It has.
Yeah.
It sure has.
The good thing about this fire horse, it starts the 17th. It ends February 5th on the 2027. So we have a whole year marked by this energetic and passionate fire horse energy from the Chinese Zodiac. So I'm excited. I'm excited. So, what does this mean to you guys if this is the first time you're hearing about our lovely fire horse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fire horse lunar year is talks about rapid change, right? And new
Hmm.
opportunities for
Yes.
personal growth
Yes.
and a faster pace of life. So things are going to pick back up and get
Yes.
it moving.
Get the flow moving for sure. Definitely give you the urge to pursue your passions, your challenges, and just start embracing who you are as a person. So that's going to be really nice to hear.
I think it
Um,
will.
yeah, I mean, community growth is going to be a big factor too in the fire horse, which is really nice. And I don't know if you've noticed lately, but I've been seeing a lot of community coming together with everything going on. It's been really wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the more positive side of all the turmoil that's going on, it
Hmm.
is bringing people together and making new communities that people didn't think they could ever even deal with some of the people they're working with now. So I think it's really awesome.
Yes, yes. And so if you're not belonging to a community, here we're Neuvias. We could love to share and spread some love with you for sure. So yeah.
Yeah.
So in igniting all this change within yourself, you're also igniting this change in the environment as well. So
That's true. Yeah.
yes. I would also say, Marge, the fire horse, your intuition is going to be heightened. Last year, your intuition heightens, but every year, I don't know if people have noticed that their intuition is heightening more and more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're finding that inner wisdom and that knowingness, and it's just increasing on a spiritual level rapidly. So
Yeah,
come on.
the more people that start to transition to a more intuitive
Hmm.
living, the more people will do it automatically. The energies of the whole earth is changing.
Yes. Uh, It's also an understanding during the fire horse of a deeper self discovery of who you are, and then who you are as a being, and being connected with others other than what you see in the physical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
more to us than just what we physically see.
that's for sure. It's
Yes.
pretty amazing. I was thinking the other day about it, and I was like, the the idea that infinity goes up as well as down,
Hmm.
and every cell in your body is a universe into itself. Because we have no idea how small those pieces get. We can't measure them, and they are all working together. This whole system, my systems, all work together. But they also work with my family and my community and my beautiful friends, and it all works together, and it just goes out to the whole universe. So you're part of everything, and recognizing that this little blip of time that you're here on Earth, don't waste it. Spend your time
Yeah.
pursuing your passion.
Yeah. I was going to also recommend if you've ever seen the movie Lucy, that's kind of where we're going. Like, she gets this filled with all this knowledge, and she comes down to a different reality when she comes down from that whole ordeal that she was having to deal with. And to her, like, no, it's a nothingness now, and so everything that she remembered is now of a nothingness. So yeah,
I can imagine. I got
yeah.
to see that. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god, it's a really good. It came out a while back, but it's very very good. So yeah, I recommend it. It's spiritual, a good spiritual movie there.
It's funny. When I watch movies, listen to music, I always see a spiritual message in most of it, and
Hmm.
it's kind of it's. I'm just weird like that. you know, it's like, oh, if I take this a little tweak the concept a little bit, it really teaches you stuff in everything you experience. You learn stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll have to look that up. I'm gonna watch that this week, Carol.
Okay, yeah, it's really good. It's very good. So, in talking about the spiritual stuff, yeah, it's talking about the year of the fire horse. So there's going to be a lot of passionate stuff that you might feel passionate about or have a certain urge that all of a sudden you're passionate about this, and so that's just going to take off for you. Whether it be a pursuit or an idea that you're thinking about, or even a relationship. So that's one thing that you'll start noticing this year. Another one, Marge, is the energetic changes. You're going to have all this energy, and
Yeah.
you're going to be like, "Am I on coffee all the time, or what?" It's just
Bing,
a
bing, bing, bing,
high.
bing.
Yes.
Energizer Bunny, all of us.
And the good thing about it is, like, you're going to have all this energy, and you cannot keep it bottled up because you are. It's not good for you to bottle any energy up. So
Right.
kind of keep that in mind as you're starting to get a zest of energy. So once you start getting that zest of energy, you start getting inspired. So
Yeah.
yes. Um, the other one is independence. During the fire horse, there's you're going to start wanting or feeling like your freedom, that you're needing a little bit of freedom, some independence. You're wanting to find your own path, and so this is it's a good thing. There shouldn't be anything that should change that. So
Right. It's a good year for figuring that passion out, rediscovering yourself, what's really important to your heart and your spirit, and going for it.
yes, no, I agree. I'm glitching here a little bit, but can you hear me okay, Marge?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay,
No
perfect.
glitches on this end.
Okay, perfect. Another one is your creativeness.
yeah.
Yes. So your ideas, like I said, your imagination is going to just start transpiring. You're going to start getting all these ideas, and who knows, with these ideas, your creativity expands, and you might want to open your own business and start selling what you are passionate about, and
Right.
creating that type of product or whatever it is that you may have that you're getting creative ideas for.
Yeah, sharing your experiences and sharing your expertise, because everybody's got different expertise and things they like to do, and following that passion is important. It'll really be fulfilling, more fulfilling.
Yes. Also adventure. I mean, this is going to be an adventurous year for everybody. It's time for you to start doing that bucket list, get out there and start being adventurous. Start to experience things that make you happy and joyful, because
Hmm.
that's truly what this year is going to be about for the fire horse.
True, true.
Yes.
So I
So,
was born in the last fire horse year.
oh, I really.
Yep. So they happen every 60 years. That's going to be my
Mm.
big birthday this year. So the last time this happened was 66. Pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh. That is pretty cool, though, Marge.
It is. I found that out a couple months ago. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that. That was pretty neat.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, I was gonna say the other one too is as you're confident. Your confident is gonna rise so high, like you're gonna be so have so much self assurance about yourself, and that's gonna help you take charge of any situation that you're having to deal with.
Yeah, that goes along with that passion and the energy, and they all work together to increase your confidence and increase your passion about everything. And you're going to have the energy this year to follow that passion. For a while we've kind of been all, especially in 25, or the snake year that we're ending now has been a slog. It has been a slog. Now it went by kind of fast in some ways, and in other ways it's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, this is rough. We got so many things to get off, the peeling off the snake skin.
Oh my God, yes. It's. I'm so glad we are getting rid of that year. I'm always ready for the next year and the
Me
next
too.
year. The one thing too about the fire horse is also impulsiveness. So be sure when you're out there and you've got all this energy and you're like want to do so much with it, be sure that you're kind of not being impulsive about a lot of things, especially if it's your decision making. Take things into consideration when, especially if you're thinking about making a huge purchase. Be cautious because the fire horse just gets you in this energy of, yeah, let's do it, let's go, and then all of a sudden you're like, why did I do that? Oh my gosh, what was I thinking?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
So,
it could be an impact. You got to be sensible a little bit too. But
yes,
follow that passion, because we like you said, it's going to be so excitable and so energetic with the passions that we have, and we might be a little too, like you said, a little too impulsive.
yes, for sure. And then of
Don't
course,
look at anything at the checkout counter. Don't buy any of it.
I know. Oh, you're going to be adding, and then not, $500. Like, what did I buy?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The other one is being charismatic, and so, you're gonna start attracting the same vibe that you're getting out, the same energy. So, it's a good trait to have. Sometimes, you're going to be like, are they looking at me? Why are they looking at me? And your bosses or your CEOs or the higher ups will be looking at you too. So just know that, when they are looking at you, it's going to be for a good reason. So just to kind of throw that out there as well.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's not all physical charisma. Some of it's, and well, a lot of it, it's always energetic charisma, right? So
Yes.
we we draw people based on the energy that we're putting out. And if you got a smile on your face or a scowl on your face, it makes a big difference. And people can
Yes.
see that, even if you're doing that little fake smile that a lot of people do. You know,
Yeah.
people can see through that, whether they realize it or not. So when you keep your energy up, that's the same kind of energy you're going to attract.
Yes. No, for sure. So just also be mindful of that. Just be authentic. That's all you have to do. Just be yourself, be authentic,
Yeah,
be genuine, and everything else will fall into place.
that's true.
Yeah. So, with all the good stuff being said during Are the Fire Horse, there's also going to be some challenges and the little things that you have to take into consideration because there are downfalls. As much as we love all the good stuff and the good vibes and all that, we have to also be cautious with our downfalls because, like yin and yang, you can't have one without the other,
Yep, that's true.
right?
It's all
So,
about balance, balance, balance.
yes. The impulsiveness, like we talked about, just be sure that you're taking that into consideration when you're really wanting to buy it or you're really thinking you need it. In actuality, you really don't need it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, just say no. Because you just don't want to put yourself in an unstable situation where you're like kicking yourself because why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Or why did I say that? Oh my gosh. So just be
Right.
cautious about that.
Yeah, that goes along with the passion, right? So
Absolutely.
if you're very passionate about something, sometimes you can say things that maybe you wouldn't have said last year.
Mhm.
because your energy's up bigger, and you're just more boisterous this year.
Mhm.
So be careful at work or in your family members. If somebody is irritating you, you might be a little louder about being irritated than you would would have before. It all
No.
goes together.
Yes. Excuse me. The other one too, Marge, is you're glowing. You're having that vibe, and all of a sudden this overconfidence overcomes you, and so just
Yeah,
don't be so arrogant about it. Yes, be happy and sure of yourself and certain about it, but don't think that
go
you're
too
on
far.
this, yeah, extreme high that nobody else down here may matter to you. You have to balance, like Marge was saying, balance that out. Don't be dismissing people just because you think, hey, look at me, I'm on this whirlwind and you're not going anywhere, sort of speak. So
Right.
just remember to just, if you're confident, have give that energy to someone else as well, and
Hmm.
may help them get confident as well. So
True. Yeah.
yeah.
And there's two sides to every coin, right? So every subject has got negatives and positives towards it.
Yes. No, for sure there is. The other one is restlessness. The challenges that may come, you might get restless. You can't sleep at night because your brain is going 120 miles an hour. You're trying to make those deadlines and those commitments, and it's just you're taking on way too much. So just kind of be sure that you're setting those goals or those baby steps so you're not overdoing yourself completely, because that can happen.
Yeah, clear goals, boundaries.
Yes. Um, Also, too, there might be a little bit of clash with authority, so conflicts that might kind of arise, which is natural in any state. I don't, if it's not the fire horse, it's probably in another. So just kind of be mindful, just observe. Don't speak if you don't have to. Listen to what is being said, and just keep things on the down low if there's. So you're just not creating a whole entire war because you're not
Yeah.
agreeing. Just agree to disagree, I guess is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
keep some peace for yourself because it'll benefit you later. And that old thing where you take a deep breath and count to
Hmm.
10. It really does help before you open your mouth if you're in a situation where you want to say something that maybe won't be taken very nicely, or something that you want to say that's not nice
No, exactly.
and compassionate.
Even that emotional intensity, because there's going to be a lot of emotional whirlwind happening in the fire horse, and so be sure that you're kind of like heightening that down a little bit. You're going to be so passionate about a lot of things, and
Yeah.
you might start being so on this high about what you're doing that it might create a ripple in your relationship, and in or just individuals that you work with or coworkers. So just kind of manage those feelings. If you're feeling a certain way, and the other person's down on their luck for whatever the reason may be, just kind of be mindful of that. That maybe share some of your love with them, or some of that love energy with them.
Absolutely. And just be a little more mindful of it during the fire horse year because you're going to be a little more um, less more impulsive, like you said. Just jumping on things, and maybe is take a step.
Yes, for sure. So I would say, Marge, the good things to look forward to during this fire horse, like we have talked about, is your creativity and your innovations. Like I said, you're going to have all this artistic expression to release and let go, and so these ideas are going to pop out of nowhere, and just continue going forward with them, and don't second guess yourself of whether you should do this or not. Just do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things about it being a more fast paced, it's not just more fast paced in your personal life. It's more fast paced in community and on a global scale. So things are going to look kind of, not kind of, chaotic. More
Yeah.
chaotic than last year, right?
Yes.
So things are going to be even more tumultuous And just keep that in mind. Don't let it get you down. Realize that everybody's going through the same energetic changes, and the systems themselves are going through energetic changes. And just take a breath. Love those take a breaths.
Yes. Um, so let's ask ourselves, do you think that during this fire horse, because of all this going on, if you're going to have some downtime to manifest during this time period? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So this is
absolutely.
like anything else. The year of the fire horse is going to help um, full throttle with manifesting. So be sure when you're thinking and you're speaking that you better be meaning what you're saying, what you're thinking, because the energies are going to latch on to that, and that's what it's going to
Respond
bring
with it.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because you're always manifesting. Just be mindful
Hmm.
about what you're manifesting.
Yes. Because that's either gonna make you or break you this year,
Mm-hmm.
and so because of the fire horse being a full throttle, you know, be mindful of what you're wanting out there, be mindful of what you're speaking out there, and so those actions will definitely be set in motion. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
ah,
I'm
yes.
looking forward to it. It's a little freaky, a little scary in some
Uh-huh.
ways, and in other ways, it's like so exciting. But that's with
Yeah.
everything in life, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. But this year, because it being the fire horse, and it also starts on the February 17th, which is also a new moon, which new moons bring in new opportunities and stuff like that. So
There's
it's
also an eclipse.
an eclipse, yeah, lunar eclipse.
All three things on the same
Yeah.
day. It's like holy
So,
cannolis, it's going to be a crazy one.
oh my God, yeah, those emotions are just gonna take over completely. So just be mindful of that. You're gonna have this heightened
So much
energy.
energy.
I know this creativity energy. Yeah, this overconfident, this confident, all these positive changes happening. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna need a little bit of collective support here when all this starts hitting you and bombarding you, and you're just gonna be, oh my God, what is happening? I love it. I love it.
Yeah, right? It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting. I'm excited about it, but I've been excited about it the last 5 years. I've been, as you're watching the things get changed in the world, and it's like, oh, I don't like that, but it's changing everything for the better. I know it is. It always has.
Yeah.
It may be a slow change. Nothing's going to change overnight.
Yes.
But this year there will be some really big changes, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna come full throttle. That's why I said in a more fast pace. So,
Yeah.
um, things that you're wanting, that took, like March said, a slower peak to transition. Once it does step into that place, get ready because it's just gonna take off.
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's like
I would.
show. Have when I was a kid, we lived on a hill in the north, so we would
Mhm.
get snow, and you could start a good sized snowball and hit it at the top of the hill, and it rolled down the hill and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what I see this as, like a tipping point where things are gonna really start rocking and rolling
Oh
this year.
yeah, for sure. So that's why we're telling you, like, be sure you're setting those clear intentions with yourself. Visualize your goals and your aspirations of what you're really, really wanting this year. Um, Stay proactive in what you're wanting as well. Just um, this time around, the energy is definitely going to be working in your favor. Source and the universe is going to be working in your favor for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I was gonna tell you, March. I wanted to pull maybe a deck or a card or two just to see what else we see with the fire horse energy because
Fabulous.
yeah, it's. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm like ready. Let's do this. Let's bring it on. So let's see what we've got going on.
Sounds
Um,
good to me.
yeah. Did you want to add anything else, March, to the fire horse?
I don't think so. While we're having this conversation, I keep picturing this fire horse, and it's just so beautiful, running across a field with the flames in its mane, and I'm just mesmerized by the image that I'm seeing as we're having this conversation.
Oh
If I
yeah.
could draw like my brother can draw,
Uh
it
huh.
would be beautiful, but I can't draw like him.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos out there with the fire horse. I know we have a couple of them on our Neuvias social media, and so
Yeah.
if y'all are really into this fire horse energy, I would definitely check those out just to kind of get a feel of what we're chatting about. And of course, there's
Hmm.
tons of them out there as well.
Absolutely.
So we have, let's see, the Eight of Coins.
Pentacles.
Yeah. So financially, this year for the fire horse, I can tell you, this woman is clothed. She's very abundant. She's has a lot of prosperity around her. So, like I said, with this energy, once you start manifesting abundance, prosperity will start flowing in this year for the fire horse. And so be mindful of that. You might get an unexpected raise or a new opportunity for a new job, and it's going to be the money that you were wanting this whole time. And so know that in the financial sector this year, for the fire horse, it's going to be very, very, very prosperous for everyone.
Good, 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 good. There's
Yes,
a
we'll take it.
there's a bird on her hand in that picture, right?
Yes,
Is that a
yeah,
bird?
yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yes,
Neat.
yes. It's like she's
Oh my
trying to tell
goodness.
it a message, and he's gonna fly away with this message.
Yeah, take it
So
up to the universe and say, okay, next delivery is.
yes.
Put in her order.
Yes, so we're ready for the door. Next. Okay, let's see what else we got, Marge. So that's a good one, people. So I love that one. I always look at her as very prosperous, and
Yeah.
she's valued in her life and her and very joyous. So
Yep. And when I look at that picture, I see that big forest behind her. It's like she's standing on top of a hill, surrounded by her coins. This big abundant forest behind her.
yeah,
It's like she is top of the hill.
yes, she has it all. She's happy and content with where she's at in life.
Yep. What's underfoot with her though? Is that a snail?
Um, yes,
So take it easy, but it's a coming.
yeah, slow and steady.
Yep.
Speaking of slow and steady, the Two of Wands popped up in the second one. So usually the Two of Wands just means that things are not going to transition as fast as you want to, and that's why March was saying about being patient. If you're not quite there yet with the fire horse energy, but once you do start realizing where you're going and what angle you want to go to, then everything's going to start blowing up pretty fast and start going in the manner that it's supposed to go for you.
Yep. Start taking off.
Yes. I was like, I
That's
know
funny.
some. I know. Speaking of Snell. So yeah, that Two of Wands. So when he shows up, sometimes it's just you're manifesting and you're putting it out there to the universe, and you're just like, why hasn't it happened yet? And
Yeah.
with the Two of Wands, it just takes a little bit of time to get there.
Well, there's a lot of nuts and bolts if you think about any project that you are used to doing, that you do.
Hmm.
All the little pieces that you have to get together. The universe has to do that too, and the bigger your dreams or the bigger your goal, the more pieces have to be put into place for you.
Yeah.
And the changes that are being put in other people's psyches to put them in place to work with you. It all takes some time. So,
Yeah. Everything recycles, so just remember that too.
yeah.
But even with this Mars, the Two of Wands, he's if you look, he's holding the world in his hands.
Yep.
And that's you. You're holding the world in your hands, and sometimes because you have all this energy, and sometimes you don't know what to do with it, and you're at a standstill. And so this is just the universe telling you, like, you know what? Step back, breathe for a moment.
Yep.
Let's regroup and think about the process. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well,
Perfect.
perfect. I know. We'll
As
pull
usual.
one. We'll pull one more card, Marge, before we end this lovely podcast. But I think it was wonderful so far with what we've had to chit chat with
Yeah, me too.
our lovely fire horse.
I'm so excited about it.
Yes, me too. I am so ready. I'm ready to let that snake stuff go away. So this is the moon card.
The moon.
Yes. So if you look, these dogs are howling at the moon. And then of course it's got the two pegs or the two pegs in the ocean there. I don't know if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course the
Nice.
the crab, like, what the heck are these guys looking at? So when the moon comes out during the fire horse, I would say that you're not going to be getting a lot of sleep, so be mindful with that because your mind is going to be going 120 miles an hour because you're just so excited and you're just so overwhelmed and you're just like crushing it and everything's going apart. That zest of energy and zest for life, be sure that when you're on that energy high that you kind of come down a little bit just so you can regroup because this just means lack of sleep. Nobody's going to get any sleep. You're out all hours of the night doing what you need to be doing, focusing on where you need to be focusing. Full moon, and so there's just going to be so much going on that you're just on this complete high. And so just remember to be sure that you're getting your sleep in and be sure that you are also taking care of yourself because
Yeah.
you can lose
Hydrate,
sight of
hydrate,
that with
hydrate,
the,
hydrate, hydrate.
yeah, with the fire horse energy as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Marge, do you want to add anything?
I think we've covered so much. I hope that people understand that there are the positives and the negatives that go along with every single aspect of this, and
Right.
just trying to stay on the positive side of it as much as you can, and and acknowledge the negative, but you don't live in the negative.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't create that worry during that fire horse because you do not want that energy in that
No,
good energy.
it's no fun.
No, it really isn't. Well, my name is Carol. Thank y'all for visiting us here. You can visit us at www.neuvias.com. And as always,
Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and I hope that anybody would like to leave a comment, they do so. Appreciate your time here, and thanks for joining us tonight.
yes. Until next time, much love and light.
Love y'all.
See you in the fire horse next session.
Yes, indeed. Bye bye.
Bye bye.